Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you think you've heard it all, think again. Did you know there's a town in Nebraska with only one resident, and she's the mayor, bartender, and librarian? Stick around for that and 29 more mind-blowing facts that'll leave you smarter, entertained, and maybe even a little inspired. Here are 30 incredible facts to make your day. If you spell out numbers in English, you won't encounter the letter A until you reach 1000. In 2015, George Pickering II made headlines when he refused to let doctors take his son off life support. He believed his son wasn't brain dead, and he was right. During a tense standoff, his son squeezed his hand, proving he was still alive. That moment led to a miraculous recovery. Cows actually produce more milk when they listen to calming music. Studies show that soothing sounds like classical tunes help reduce stress in dairy cows, which in turn boosts the milk output. Happy cows really do make better milk. A YouGov poll in the UK revealed something unexpected. Only about 5% of adults say they always, or most of the time, go without wearing underwear. That means the vast majority of people are sticking to their briefs, boxers, or whatever they prefer. The kangaroo rat is a desert-dwelling creature that can survive its entire life without drinking a single drop of water. It gets all the moisture it needs from the seeds it eats and has adapted to conserve water in extreme conditions. Before landing the iconic role of Gus Fring in Breaking Bad, actor Giancarlo Esposito was facing bankruptcy. He even considered taking out a life insurance policy and hiring someone to end his life so his kids would be financially secure. Thankfully, his career took a dramatic turn for the better. St. Lucia holds a unique distinction. It's the only country in the world named after a woman. The island was named by the French after St. Lucy of Syracuse, and it remains a beautiful tribute to her legacy. Those adorable tufts of fur inside a cat's ears are called ear furnishings. They help keep dirt out and enhance a cat's hearing by funneling sound more effectively. Some sea snakes have evolved to breathe partially through their skin. This adaptation allows them to stay underwater longer, absorbing oxygen directly through their skin while swimming in tropical waters. In the 1970s, the U.S. Department of Health proposed a $230,000 research project titled Evaluation and Parameterization of Stability and Safety Performance Characteristics of 2- and 3-wheeled vehicular toys for riding. Translation: they wanted to study how kids fall off bikes. Babies are born without fully developed kneecaps. Instead, they have soft cartilage in place of bone, which gradually harden between the ages of 2 and 6. A tech company in China hired female cheerleaders to boost morale among its mostly male programmers. These women played ping pong, chatted, and brought snacks, activities that reportedly increased motivation and productivity. Scientists discovered sharks living inside an active underwater volcano. The environment is so extreme, filled with heat and acidic water, that divers can't explore it safely. Yet somehow, these resilient sharks thrive there. China is building solar farms shaped like pandas to get young people excited about renewable energy. Back in the 1980s, people could download video games from radio broadcasts. They record the audio onto cassette tapes, then play those tapes on their computers to load the games. It was a wild mix of analog and digital tech. Lemons float in water, but limes sink. The reason? Lemons have a lower density and more air pockets inside, while limes are denser and less buoyant. In 1980, a Las Vegas hospital suspended staff members who were allegedly betting on when patients would die. The case was eventually dismissed due to lack of evidence, and the workers returned to their jobs. Chickens respond to music too. In a study testing different genres, scientists found that chickens laid the most eggs when classical music was played. The human brain has an estimated memory capacity of 2.5 petabytes. That's about 2.5 million gigabytes. To put it in perspective, that's enough to store 3 million hours of TV shows. In 2009, a Norwegian student spent $27 in Bitcoin and forgot about it. 4 years later, he checked his account and discovered it was worth $886,000. Talk about a lucky investment. Pluto takes about 248 Earth years to orbit the Sun. But for roughly 20 of those years, it's actually closer to the Sun than Neptune. The last time this happened was between 1979 and 1999. Minowi, Nebraska is a town with a population of just 1. The sole resident is a woman who serves as the mayor, bartender, and librarian. She even grants herself a liquor license each year. South Dakota has the highest cow-to-human ratio in the US, with about 4.32 cows per person. In outer space, liquids don't behave the way they do on Earth. Thanks to surface tension and the absence of gravity, any free-floating liquid will naturally form into a perfect sphere. The Ethiopian calendar is about 7.5 years behind the more commonly used Gregorian calendar. It has 13 months, 12 of them with 30 days, and one shorter month with just 5 or 6 days depending on the year. When buying a home, the average person looks at between 8 to 10 houses before making a decision. It's a process that involves balancing budget, location, and that elusive feels like home vibe. Over a lifetime, the average person walks the equivalent of 5 times around the Earth's equator. That's roughly 201,168 kilometers just from everyday steps. The original Halloween film from 1978 had a tiny budget of $320,000. Michael Myers' mask was a $1.98 Star Trek Captain Kirk mask, and the actor earned just $25 a day. The film went on to gross $70 million. In 1994, the company that held the patent for the gift picture format tried to charge fees for its use. This led to the creation of the Ping format as a free alternative. By 2004, gifts were back in the public domain. The first automobile as we know it was invented by Carl Benz in 1885. His creation was a 3-wheeled vehicle powered by a gasoline engine, essentially the ancestor of every car on the road today. Benz's invention wasn't just a mechanical breakthrough. It sparked a transportation revolution that changed how the world moves forever. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new, hit that like button and share it with someone who loves random knowledge as much as you do. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes packed with fascinating facts. Until next time, stay curious and you have a great day.